My dad's in special forces. The cop's laughter was sharp, mocking. You expect me to believe that, kid? It was 60 seconds. That's all it would take for that smirk to vanish, for his grip on Jamal's wrist to loosen, for the man emerging from the shadows to make this officer regret every word. 60 seconds. That's all it would take for that smirk to vanish, for his grip on Jamal's wrist to loosen, for the man emerging from the shadows to make this officer regret every word. But the cop didn't know that yet. Flashing red and blue lights painted the quiet suburban street in streaks of tension. Neighbors peeked through blinds, their whispers swallowed by the hum of the patrol car's engine. The officer loomed over Jamal, his grip tight, his presence imposing. But Jamal stood his ground, chin raised, voice steady. My dad's in special forces. He's going to be here any second. The cop smirked, shaking his head. Yeah, sure he is. Jamal had heard it all before. You don't belong here. Where'd you steal that bike from? But today was different. He was just riding home from basketball practice when the cop rolled up, accusing him of matching the description of some suspect. Jamal knew the drill. Keep calm, answer questions, don't give them a reason. But when the officer scoffed at the mention of his father, something in him snapped. His dad wasn't just any soldier. He was the kind of man who moved in silence, until he didn't. The cop's radio crackled as he reached for his cuffs. Let's take a ride downtown, kid. We'll sort this out. Jamal's stomach dropped. He knew what that meant. Then tires screeched. A black SUV skidded to a halt behind the patrol car. The officer spun around, hand instinctively hovering near his holster. The SUV door swung open and boots hit the pavement. Heavy, deliberate, a towering figure emerged, his posture rigid, eyes locked on the scene. Jamal exhaled. Dad, the cop hesitated. Sir, this is police business. Your business is harassing my son. The man's voice was low, controlled, but carried the weight of a storm brewing. The cop's partner, sensing danger, stepped forward. We had a report of a stolen bike. Kid fit the description. Jamal's father didn't blink. Description. He pulled out his military ID, holding it up. You want to run mine too? The first cop's face paled. The insignia, the rank, none of this was a joke. For a heartbeat, the street was dead silent. Then the officer swallowed hard. Look, we were just what? Jamal's dad cut in, stepping closer. Teaching my son another lesson about how the world sees him? Jamal's chest tightened. He hated this. The stares, the tension, the way his dad's jaw clenched like he was holding back fury. The cop raised his hand slightly. No need for this to escalate. You're right, Jamal's father said coldly. So uncuff my son, now, a beat. Then, with stiff fingers, the officer complied. As the patrol car pulled away, Jamal finally exhaled, his shoulders sagging. His dad rested a hand on his back. You okay? Jamal nodded, but his voice was quiet. Why is it always like this? His father didn't answer right away. Then softly, because some people need proof before they respect you. But you don't owe them that. The streetlights flickered as they walked home, the night swallowing the echoes of the confrontation. And for the first time, Jamal understood. His father's strength wasn't just in his rank. It was in the way he stood tall, unbroken, no matter who doubted him. If this story touched you, hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.